Welcome to another edition of At the Movies with Jamille. I'm your host, Jamille Bradfield, and we're here with the funniest man on the planet,
Oh,
Mr. Kevin Hart.
oh. That's what I say. I don't know.
Is that what you say?
When people say that. So I
Oh,
make noises.
okay.
Oh.
Okay, well, it works. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's get right down to it. You've got a new movie in theaters right now.
Yes, I do.
Kevin Hart, Let Me Explain.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about this project. I assume on the success of Laugh at My Pain, you know, when you went out on your next international comedy concert tour, you decided to film this. Was it just a no-brainer after Laugh at My Pain, or tell me how this project came to be?
It was definitely an immediate thought after Laugh at My Pain due to success. Due to the success. Due to the success. Okay, there it is. Because Laugh at My Pain was so successful, we put it in, you know, such a small amount of theaters, and, you know, the movie popped the way it did.
Right.
It was an immediate reaction to say, okay, well, let me explain. I want to do bigger. I want to do better. So this tour came together, man. It took me about a year and some change to kind of put the material together and get it to where I wanted it before I was willing to film it. And in doing it, I mean, this is my best work to date. I'm more than proud of it.
It's hilarious.
I'm standing on this as a great representation of where I am in my career right now as far as a comedian. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the fact that I'm not afraid to put my life out there and be honest with my fans, and I think in return my fans appreciate it, and you know they gravitate towards me even more because I'm relatable and real.
Okay. At the end of the movie, you have a very real, heartfelt, kind of emotional, very powerful moment there. I think that all of the fans, at least in the audience I was sitting with, felt it. And you share about just the level of success of playing the Garden. And you belong to an elite group of comedians that have successfully done that. Talk to me about what is it like? I mean, you know, a man from North Philadelphia who used to sell shoes apparently quite well, and now you are Kevin Hart. What does that feel like?
You can't really put it into words, you know? You're looking at a guy who has worked hard to get to where he is. And at that moment, I realized the benefits of my hard work. And I saw people who were literally appreciating me for my craft and, you know, a talent that I'm trying my hardest to perfect. And I saw people who have supported me for a long time, who have grown with me. And at that point, of course, getting emotionally caught up in the fact that I was at Madison Square Garden and we sold out 2 shows. We had 30,000 people, and these people came out to hear jokes, you know, to hear a man tell jokes. It's unreal. It's a great feeling. It's history, you know. You're looking at putting yourself in history books. So that's what that moment was all about for me. It was literally realizing all of that at that time, at that moment. And I got caught up in that emotional moment, you know. I didn't care. I allowed my fans to see it and kept it in the film.
It was very real.
Thank
we
you.
felt it.
Well, it was
Appreciate
real.
that.
Can't make that up.
Where does your material come from? A lot of it seems like it's your life stories, your life experience.
Life experiences. Everything is what I've done. You're looking at stories from my current and past life that literally I talk about. That's my therapy. When I go through things, I put it on stage, good or bad. And like I said, that makes you relatable. And I think when you're relatable, people want to see you more because you're a regular guy. Right. You're not a superhero. You're not untouchable. You're not on a pedestal. You're a regular guy. Difference is I'm just on TV. But I have the same problems that you have. I go through the same things that you go through, just on a different level. That's all.
Okay. And on that note, I'm curious to know, what were you like as a child? You know, I think people would assume you were a class clown.
I was.
And the second part of that question is, I know you're a parent. I'm a parent as well. A lot of people out there that have kids. And how do you, what advice would you give to other parents out there that have kids that you're trying to see, do they have some natural gift of being funny, or are they just, you know, we always want to quickly discipline kids when they're being silly, and they might really have a talent.
Well, when you're a kid, you're silly as is. I think funny is funny. You can't teach funny. Either you have it or you don't. I think those that have it, you know, but funny is also within personality, you know. Charming personalities, softer personalities, aggressive personalities, it depends on who you are. My kids are funny. They're naturally funny. Does that mean that they don't get in trouble? No. When you do dumb stuff, you get in trouble for dumb stuff. As a child, I did dumb stuff. I got in trouble for the dumb stuff that I've done. As you get older, you just laugh at those dumb mistakes. And as an adult, you realize why they were funny. You can pick them apart and say, wow, that was really dumb when I did that, and then you can laugh. And that's what I've done. I look back on my life, and I'm basically telling stories of my past, what was good, what was bad, but I'm picking out the moments that were funny and just sharing them with people. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
So my advice as a parent, just let your kid be a kid. But if they do something dumb, punish them for being dumb.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Okay, and what can we expect in the coming months? I know you've got a lot of projects in the work, both on the film and TV side, of course, with your TV series, Real Husbands of Hollywood. What do you have? What's coming up that people
What's
can
coming
expect?
up? A movie called Grudge Match, which is coming out in Christmas. Another movie called About Last Night. A movie called Ride Along. Think Like a Man 2. About to start filming this movie called The Best Man Inc. Season 2, Real Husbands of Hollywood. I think I said that. Get ready to do a movie with Will Ferrell. Another one with
Okay.
Seth Rogen. It's a lot of stuff.
Busy.
Yeah, very busy.
What do you do when you're not working, whenever that is?
With my kids, with my family. Nothing else.
Okay.
That's my main to-do.
Okay. My last question. Let's say there's a Last Supper of comedians. You could have dinner with 3 comedians of your choice, dead or alive, and talk about anything. Who would you pick and why?
I would pick Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. That's what I would pick.
And why those 3?
Just because the conversation could be, you know what? Actually, I would take Dave out and put Bill Cosby in there, because I know that there's such a contrast of personalities and of approaches to stand-up comedy. So it'd be good just to hear why certain people chose certain routes and didn't choose this route, and what made this person this guy and this person that guy, and just to hear it, just to soak it up as a sponge. You're looking at 3 unbelievable talents, and
Right.
all who are great in their own right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's our time. Kevin Hart, Let Me Explain, is in theaters now.
Go see
check
it.
it out.
Go see it.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Go see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.